Cancer, hello, welcome, welcome. We're here for you. This is your reading, Venus and Libra, just sort of situating here. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I hope this will remain charging like this. Well, in the meantime, I decided to go live here for you, and just record this, you know, just live, actually live. We have the chat on. We do have it on members chat. So thank you guys for your support there. Thank you for those of you who do tune in. And just note that we have it on members primarily due to bullying and gaslighting, which we don't really want to have to deal with while we're channeling. It's such an intimate space, right? So yeah, it's just sort of easier here this way. I know some people might be moderating as well in the chat, and thank you if you are. But it's just easier for everyone here, you know? It's like, why do we need to like listen to that? So let's clear the energy and ground and jump right in. Now, before we begin, this is a cycle of Venus. It is about Venus here. We're talking 7th house and 2nd house energies, Libra and Taurus. This really comes down to our assets in a certain generalized sense, we'll say, but it's also going to be really personal to you, where you've got Venus in your chart, where you've got, you know, Libra and Taurus in your chart, and where you've got as well, you know, the energies that will be relating to Taurus and Libra. So let's say, you know, if you look at your 7th house, which everyone has, right, a 7th house, what's going on in that house, right? That might be coming up for review during this time as Venus cycles through. Similarly, look at your 2nd house. Venus naturally co-rules the 7th and the 2nd. So take it as you will. Wow, I see your likes, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting the like button as well. But yes, going back to it, this is going to be a theme coming up for everyone, but in different ways. So even if you are, let's say, a sun sign Libra, you could have a number of other planetary placements that would, you know, sort of engage you differently in this cycle where you're, you know, let's clear the energy. Yeah. Now, all right, Cancer, let's get right into it. There's a lot coming up here. For review, I'm hearing that, and we do have a number of planets retrograde. By the way, Mercury will be going into pre-shadow around the 6th of September. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Definitely want to be aware of pre-shadow of Mercury in retrograde, definitely, and post-shadow. Sometimes that can kind of sneak up on us, and it's funny because I'll get a lot of like people, you know, reaching out to me, Natalie, like, wait, why does it feel like Mercury retrograde? And like, so often it's in pre-shadow or post-shadow. So anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in. Who's this? April Jones, thank you for your tuning in here, for your donation. Thank you all for your super chats. And those who do donate via PayPal know that I see those donations, and thank you. I'm so touched by your support. Let's jump into it. Now, Cancer, one more note here. We are technically talking about August 17th to September 11th, at which point then Venus will step into the deep penetrative sign of Scorpio. That's another discussion though. We're here, right, with Venus and Libra. Now this is technically that period. However, it can be touching upon concepts that come up for review from the past, and even that come up from prior cycles of Venus and Libra. And in addition, it might bring up concepts that we may not work with, you know, literally in the physical 3D until months later. Okay, so feel free to, you know, it doesn't have to be months, it could be years. Come back to the energy when you feel that you like to work with that concept again. In other words, save this video to a playlist maybe, and come back to it when you feel guided. There could be messages for you down the line. So let's jump into it now. Cancer, I was meditating on your energy. Wow. First of all, there are some warnings here, and I believe, was it your sign? Yes, I think it was your sign, Cancer. Wasn't there a warning? Well, this has been coming through. Yeah, this has been coming through. Let's clear the energy around. Oh my, well, okay, well, I literally typed in Cancer warning. I wanted to search my video. It says Tori story, Cancer warning signs. Okay, well, that might be something just coming up here. Maybe this is something you want to focus on, your health here, and really focusing on, you know, and I'm looking at the reading Capricorn, August 17th to September 11th. The title of that is It's Not Funny. I am about to give into this love. Okay, that's coming up here. It can be metaphorical. Virgo actually rules the digestive tract. So those of you who have a lot of Virgo in your chart, this could be a theme coming up. But okay, we also hold our emotions in the digestive system. And so take it as you will. That might be something here. Of a focus, past energies, like for example, let's say we do a cleanse of the liver, we're not just detoxing that physical organ, we're also detoxing emotionally. So the body, the organs, they hold energy. So just, you know, maybe this, yeah, so but at this time, I'm hearing on a cellular level. So at this time, we're doing a lot of different, okay, yeah, I'm hearing ring around the rosy. Okay, well, we're gonna get into it. There's a lot coming. Ooh, Cancer. Get ready. Venus and Libra is not gonna be all about, oh yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, all that love, art, harmony, partnership, beauty. Yeah, that Libra usually does suggest. There are definitely, no, there are some red flags here, Cancer. I'm just hearing it in this way. Like, you heed the warnings. Now, there was a reading I did. It was Cancer, something about Cancer and a warning. Let's take a look. Let's clear the energy. Yeah, it was warning, Cancer. Make sure this person is on the same page. Exclamation point. Please do not assume. And it can be applying to your work life. It could be applying to your imagination. The other person can be, another part of you. There is something though that the spirit guides really want you to take a second, maybe look at, and it's like, yeah, just don't be, ignoring the signals coming up. And we're gonna get more cards here to see what exactly I might be working towards as a concept. But yeah, it was the Cancer new moon, 8/8. Cancer, again, warning, make sure this person is on the same page. So actually, whoa, I'm looking now. There are 2 readings with warning for Cancer. And it says, this was 6 months ago. Cancer, warning, angels are in the room and they will protect this fire of love between them. February 2021. Let's clear it and ground. Yeah, that was back around February. So take it as you will. Readings do tend to manifest in cycles. So if you feel guided to move back again to that reading, there could definitely be some themes here that are cycling back around. Now, during this period, Jupiter is still retrograde, Neptune is retrograde, feeling the digestive system again. Let's clear it around. Wolf, you're safe and protected. There are going to be a lot of people here that are going to, let's quit, well, for a number of you, I'm hearing showing up. For some of you, be playing a really particular role. Some of you, this is something you would like to address directly, and it actually can be something that might get out of hand at times. Like, you're like, oh boy, here we go, this is going to be some drama, but you got to address it. And this is reminding me of the Taurus reading that was posted earlier today. Really intense reading. Taurus is ruled by Venus naturally, so this is quite a cycle, and you might want to check out the signs of Libra specifically and Taurus to really see what this energy, because we all have Taurus and Libra in our chart. So that energy, if you're watching Libra, let's say you're Sun sign Cancer and you watch the Libra reading for the cycle, that will be where Libra energy will be coming up for review. Now, let's say you're Libra rising, Sun sign Cancer, then you're gonna be seeing the energy of that reading come through in your first house matters, which is the physical body, which is matters of your Mars, which is fire energy, which is about how, you even present. Let's clear it. Yeah, but you gotta, take it as you will. Now, some of you, no, there's something here. I'm getting a Neptunian energy with the wolf here as well. Something is not right. It feels off, and it's hard to pinpoint. That's very Neptune. Let's start to get the Gummy Bear Tarot. I feel like this is something you've been going on and off with. Yeah, I'm seeing the moon here. You've been going on and off with this concept maybe for some time. I'm hearing cake. There's a song, but it looks so good. What's that song? Cake. This could also just be you saying, hey, I want to take a closer look at this. Like, what am I eating? What is the ingredients list? Yet again, it might prove differently for everyone. Literally proving the cake. Yeah. Some of you want to just get down to it. Like, I'm not going to assume that that's what's going on here. Some of you are being really, guided to take a close look at something. I'm hearing front 5-6, something about a car for some of you. I don't know, but there's just something that is not. Maybe it's something that's just not working right even. Maybe it's like something I'm seeing even a mirror, like a rear view mirror, something. You don't want to take chances here. I'm saying that as well. Like, if there's something, okay, that is kind of, I'm not sure about that. Like, why is it happening? I would just get it checked out. I'm hearing that as well. Like, just why not? Why not? Now, let's take a look, Cancer. Let's clear the energy and ground. Yeah, I'm hearing, I see you like walking into a room. You're like, I need to like look at this like once and for all. For a number of you, it's something with your foot. Let's clear it. This is something that was, it was like holding you back. Like, how do we say? It's really kind of, it's making you feel off. Like, how do we say it? Something is not right. Okay, the moon in reverse. Oh. So 1 second. Something is... Oh, so some of you are really clear on what this is. It's a matter of getting down to it. I'm hearing Targris. One second. Sounds like tigress. Tigris. It says on Wiki, official riders of Icarus. What? Tigris. Tigris is a legendary tameable wyvern that flies around Hay King's Crossing. It resembles trace. The other tarnable sounds like something from like, what is that? That series that people are obsessed with. Never watched it actually. Game of Thrones, yeah. There's something maybe that was kind of like fairy fable-like, and you're like, no, I realize that this is not going to be working out. I'm hearing that as well. It says taming Tigris is no easy feat. Yeah, no, you got to take it seriously, Cancer. I'm hearing this. Like, maybe you're like, well, I'll do it on my own, or like, I'll be okay. Like, I'm just going to eat muffins. Like, I'm hearing that as well. If you're a Midhaven Cancer, it may apply to your career, but whatever it is, I feel like, and this theme came through. This theme came through in the reading. For a large army, this has to do with your assets, but for some of you, this came through. It might be coming down to like collaboration. You're thinking, well, it seems like it's just for fun, like it's just innocent, la la la. But it's actually, if you're starting a business with someone you know, like I would get the terms squared away right from the get-go. Queen of Cups in reverse with the Moon in reverse. Oh. So, what the? Okay, this is not something you want to take lightly, I'm getting, because it's also going to be really, really, really karmic. Like, if you're thinking, oh, it's not going to come up, it's going to come up. King of Cups. So, it's like the sooner you address it, the better kind of thing. King of Cups upright, Ace of Cups upright. I'm here, it has to do with family for some of you. For a number of you, this is something that you're aware of, that is in your midst. It's someone maybe in your midst. It's someone around you. It's something maybe they're going through. High Priestess upright. You gotta, like, call this out. It's like, hey, I'm hearing Tigris again. I'm hearing that. Take risks. I'm hearing that as well. Take risks? Okay, so what pops up when I bring this up, it says, in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. For a number of you, there's something that is also just not adding up. It says now. Like, if you've been thinking, should I at least bring this out in the open and like start to like talk about it? I think it would be a good time with the King of Cups. Again, this is something that you have known, and we're going to pull cards for each of the days of the cycle between August 17th and September 11th to see the progression, but yeah, we may even pull a Celtic Cross, but you've got the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Let's clear it. For some of you, this is someone you know. I'm getting that again with the King of Cups. It's like something that you're observing. You're like, I don't know about that. Okay, what's going on here? Wheel of Fortune. This is still karmic, you guys. We said it at the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. This is something you gotta, yeah. It's, you know what this is, though. Cancer is what I'm hearing. You got ideas here with what's going on here. I'm hearing that as well. It's you have to bring it out, though, and that came through in the Taurus reading as well. So you might want to check that reading out if you do feel guided. Again, you could be a sun sign, Cancer, but you could have a lot of Taurus in your chart. You could, for all we know, have your moon in Taurus. You might even resonate more with Taurus. So if you are drawn to a reading and you don't know your birth chart, either figure out your birth chart. I think that's a great start, definitely. But if you are just, guided and you're like, I'm just going to, whatever reading I gravitate towards, definitely heed that intuition, that hunch, because we all have every sign. Now, let's get back to it, though. Cancer. Now, what did I want to search? For some of you, this can be an animal or a pet. 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Oh, man. Wait, so this is super fucking karmic. And this has been going on for a long time. Okay? It's, like, kind of silly. Even at a point, or sneaky. Like, either this is you with you thought you can get away with the cycle here without addressing something directly, or this is someone in your midst. Like, and it's like, yeah, you want to call this shit out. It's time. Hermit upright, 2 of Cups in reverse. Why are you following me? Let's clear it. No. I see you turning around. Like, you're walking down a street. Someone's like following you. You stop, you look back. You're like, hey, you're going to point out, why are you following me? I'm hearing that. 2 of Cups in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. The Hermit upright. This is something you need to point out in the environment. It's like sketchy. This is for some of you. How many of you know what this is referring to? Let me get quick in the chat. I'm hearing tired. I'm tired. That's another way. That's another way. There's some kind of sign here. It's either something you're even eating, consuming. You're just feeling drained. You're feeling tired and lethargic. That's how you know something's a little off here. I wonder why the chat is not working. Is it buffering, you guys? I'm not really seeing updated comments in the chat. I'm not sure, maybe we're just like paying attention, which is wonderful, I guess, to our higher self. It's like, you know, I don't know, maybe you were just trying to, like, you didn't want to make a big deal out of something, but like, at a certain point, Cancer, no, this is not fair, and I'm getting the very similar energies what came through in Taurus, like, this ain't right, I'm hearing that, like, it is not fair, like, to keep the cycle going like this. This is something that just doesn't feel good to you, I'm hearing that. Something about someone's foot, again, I'm getting that. Could be a particular message, but... okay, now let's get back to it. Cancer, I'm hearing tear. Maybe it's even a muscle or something. Well, some of you I see, there's something you need to call out, and you know it. It's bothering you even, possibly. I keep saying foot, feet, something with your foot. But anyways, yeah, and it's like you're avoiding, like, talking about it or, like, calling them up. It could be emotionally again. If you're a moon in Cancer, definitely. It's like you gotta call them out. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe you know someone's like doing something shady here. It's like no, and it could be in the workplace as well. Like yeah,
6 o'clock.
Yeah, something's not right, you guys. 2 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. Strange behavior. Yeah, strange behavior. No, it's like why is he talking so much at that time and he's never talking at this time? I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm hearing. Tef is, well, gluten is related to gluten. Maybe you have an allergen to something and you don't even know it, and you're eating that food and it's just like every time you eat it you feel really not good. But for some of you, let's clear, you gotta talk to your personal practitioner, your naturopath, however, but for some of you, I'm hearing tick. Oh, the comments, because we're all members, right. Tick, Tef, I'm hearing though again. I'm hearing Teferi. That's the name of a song. Wait. Teferi. Ed Sheeran, I think. Yep. Tenerife Sea, yeah. This is something you're either consuming, I'm just getting it really strongly here like that. Something is just, it could even be 2 things you're eating together. It's not working for you though. But for some of you, this is someone in your midst. It's something maybe that they're going through even, or that's yeah. And that has to just kind of get phased out a little bit, and you got to call it out. It's like I'm hearing, I can't watch you do that, Walter. I'm hearing that, yeah. Maybe you want to help someone with something here, but let's clear it and ground. It's funny, it says referee. King of Pentacles in reverse. There's some excessive cycle here as well. Like, I see you wanting to help someone, yeah. It's like you feel you gotta be a ref, but it can absolutely, it's you as well, lyrics. Let's get the lyrics of the song. It's literally, it says, when I search Teferi, which is Tenerife, see, it comes up as Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. I kid you not. If it says official video, I didn't even know he had a song named that. But, well, yeah, no, this is some kind of habit. Yeah, it's something about what you feel. It's about the way you feel after whatever that is. Tenerife. Now, if you are having activities with others, I don't, like you're doing something with someone, you just know you're exchanging energy with that person there, and like if they've got certain habits, let's clear the energy. Yep, something with someone's foot. It can even be an entity attachment, you guys. There's something going on with that, okay? It's something going on. It's somebody who's even like hooked onto their aura, and you're gonna feel that shit. Like if you're having sex with somebody especially, you're gonna feel a lot of what they're experiencing, and yeah, and you'll maybe walk away like, all right, I'm putting my clothes back on, but you have a few more layers there, okay? Yeah, after that interaction, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not just sex, you guys. Like, maybe that's something here that you want to be aware of. Like, let's say you know someone, you're having sex with somebody who has certain habits here, okay? And like every time after you hang out with them or whatever, you start feeling weird. It's like you're taking their energy on, you guys. Sex is a big deal. It's not just like, oh, I'm just touching his lightsaber. No, and no. It's like you got chakras all over your body. You're interacting with them on many levels and dimensions, and yeah, so it's something that so that's where you want to say, am I in alignment with this person? Because if you're going to be also just having a meal with them, I'm hearing that. This may apply in different ways, but you know, maybe you say, well, it's not a big deal, you know, la. But no, you guys, like, be aware of who they are and who you are, and if you are inspired by them ultimately, because otherwise it's like you're eating food that you know you're not going to be able to digest, okay? And that's just that. That's what it's like. And it could just be you hanging out with someone who you know, they got certain habits. It's like That's not where you want to be going. I'm hearing that. So it's like, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, lyrics. You look so wonderful in your dress. Yeah, for some of you, this is someone you're dating or someone you know, and it's like, something is just really not turning you on as well. Yeah, we can say that. Like, it's turning you off, actually, if we're going to be quite honest. But anyways, let's continue. I love your hair like that, the way it falls on the side of your neck. Something's off. I'm just getting it again. It's like, yeah, no, he thinks that it's a turn on to me. It's not. Like, I don't like that. I'm hearing, I love your hair like that, the way it falls on this. Okay, down your shoulders and back. For a number of you, you're observing something awkward that's going on amongst different people. It says we are surrounded by all of these lies and people that talk too much. It could be gossip as well. You know, it could be any kind of energy. It doesn't have to be someone who's, let's say, they're doing something physically and then, you know, let's say they got some kind of addiction. I'm hearing financially even. Whatever it is, you know, you will just feel it. You will feel that energy when you're interacting with them, and especially if you are exchanging fluids with them. Okay, and even drinking from the same cup, I'll say that. But anyways, before we get okay. Now, but for some of you though, this is someone who maybe even, let's just give an example. Someone maybe gossips, right? If you're spending time with that person and if you're dating that person as well, that is not a good vibration. Gossip is not a healthy thing. So when you are interacting with anyone, really, you're going to be taking the energy on no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be something like an addiction. We're talking physically. It can be even an emotional or a psychological, you know, experience that they're having. It's not to say avoid people, oh my god, but it's like you have to just be aware and be conscious in that moment. Cancer, like, yeah, and maybe someone here is like, you wanted to help them or something. It's like, you gotta know where your boundaries are, okay? Because everything is impactful. Karma exists. What goes in must come out. And don't think that, you know, you're just gonna, oh, I'm just gonna help them and then I'm gonna, like, you know, just leave the situation. You would be surprised, you guys. Yeah. You would be surprised. And it's like, you leave that interaction like, wait, why do I feel like kind of weird right now? Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, and if you feel worse after you're interacting with someone, that's a huge clue for you. That person's energy field is not in alignment with where you're going, with where you're headed to. And you know what? Their entity attachments may fight you on that. Just be aware of that too. So you gotta know what your battles are here as well and which ones you're willing to really, you know, hash out, and with who. Interesting. Let's clear it. You have the right to step out of a soulmate contract as well. No. You're here to ascend. You are here to ascend, Cancer. Let's clear it. If something feels not right to you, you gotta leave the situation, and you gotta let them know that that's not where you stand in that space. I'm hearing diaper rash, and it can be emotionally, like someone trying to keep you wound up emotionally. For some of you, though, this is you with you. Maybe you got certain emotional attachments, energy attachments to certain things, people, places. You need to just check in and say, okay, why am I doing this? Is it something that I want to be doing, or is it do I have a cord? Is it a cord? What is pulling me back to this space? Okay, yeah, because sometimes you're feeling the projected energy space of like, I think they want me to like show up. You know, that's where you gotta get clear. Okay, on your connections here. And yeah, if you're suddenly feeling drained one day, you got cords, you guys. You got cords you gotta clear. Yeah, and you also should look at your diet, of course, that's for sure, right? You can have cords to certain foods, you know, as well. So it's all energy, right? It's all energy. That's where we got to look at it as that sort of and say, you know, what is the trigger point here? Why am I feeling that I want to really kind of create something that I don't really feel that I want to create though? Let's clear it. For some of you, there could be something really manipulative in the environment here. Yeah, outside again of the High Priestess, and this came through in the Taurus reading. Really check that reading out. You know, do we want to have to confront people who are toxic? No, we don't, but we have to if that's what's going on, right? At least with ourselves, enough to say it's toxic, and I'm out of here. Okay, Lovers of Bright on the High Priestess. This is something that someone is doing maybe, and it's just like, it's in the backdrop though. It's in the back end. It's like, you got to pull them out of the luggage and say, hey, why are you in here and thinking I'm going to roll you to the end of the line? Like that. Let's clear it. For some of you, yeah, you got to apply the situation, but without Queen of Cups in reverse, this is either, let's say let's just give an example. Let's say you're dating someone, okay? You're just feeling something strange in their aura. This could be someone who is literally attached to them, and you may not even know it. They don't have to come out and say, oh yeah, I got this, like, you know, connection and like blah blah. They still hooked in their aura. They may not even realize it. It could be someone that they had dated years ago. Yep, It literally says in the lyrics, I'm so in love, so in love. It's clear, yeah. It's not healthy, whatever it is. It's not to say, oh, like, you know, people who have dated people in the past are all, like, gonna be toxic. It's like, what is the nature of that? You want to really know what went down back there. You know, maybe you're dating someone, you need to look into that with the high priestess. And if someone has a problem telling you about where they've been and what they've done and who they've been with and what's that's a red flag right there. Okay, if they're like, don't like talk to me about my exes, it's like, so then who are we now then? If I can't talk to you about your exes, then I cannot talk to you about who you are right here right now. Like, then that is a red flag, right? So this is for some of you. It says you look so beautiful in this light. Yeah, and they like to distract you, you know? Like the minute something is like getting weird, they want to distract you. Big red flag, somebody's trying to have sex with you when you're trying to have a major conversation with them. That is a huge red flag. So these coming through here, it could be the shadow side of Libra. It could be something that is kind of seductive as well. You could be dealing with someone here during this time that is very Libra-esque, we'll say. They've got maybe a lot of Libra. The question is it in the higher form of it? And maybe, again, I really feel you've been dealing with this for a long time. It's not something new. Okay, this is something that has been, and it may be just be different in, you know, in different ways that it resonates with different people, but, you know, maybe someone just is not even communicative. That can also be with the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the High Priestess upright. Like, it's become a standard to be secretive here. Yeah, with the High Priestess upright, Queen of Cups in reverse, and this person can have you doubting, like, your truth, and you really should check out the Taurus reading if that is a cycle that you feel you've been experiencing here. And again, we all have Taurus energy, so do not feel shy when it comes to checking out other signs yet again. That's a message coming through. Now let's get clear on here. Let's clear the energy. Lumiere, darling. Lumiere over me. This is, yeah, so you got Neptune contacts with someone. It's almost like inseparability. I can't get out of this. That is the sort of situation where you say, well, okay, like, especially if you feel like you know it's not good for you, but then you feel like you're kind of addicted to it. It's like you're stuck to it. Oh my God, you guys, like, that's where you gotta really, first of all, get a good friend here to help you out with this, because, you know, this can be very, very, very hard to kick this habit, to end the cycle here. You have to really, you know, work with someone here who you are feeling safe with when it comes to, you know, seeing yourself clearly, like, because this is the type of thing, if you're in a relationship with someone who you know is just like, this is just not where I'm at, it's not good for me, but I feel like it's really hard to get out of here, you have to really, really connect with someone. You like hold on to a rock, like anchor. You got to anchor yourself. Cancer, let's clear it. His name is Edward? Oh, Edward Christopher Sheeran. Oh, he wrote this as well. Interesting, with John McDade and Foy Best Vance. Some of you, yeah, I mean, you really maybe love this person. You're having trouble parting ways because, yeah, but this is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to let this just take you over like that? You really, no, Cancer, come on. It's really not worth it, right? Because, and I feel you know that, like, you go through cycles, like, one minute you say, oh, damn, I know this is not where I'm at, I know this is not good for me, and then it's like you get, that's Neptune, look at your synastry, you must have Neptune contracts, contacts, you know, soul contracts, it is, Ace of Cups ultimately with a King of Cups, like, Neptune can be very deceptive. Oh my God, but it must be love. It's like, but it's killing you? No, bro, you gotta end that, you have to end that. If you want to be who you can be in your life to yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be literally, yeah, and that's just not me. You got to do what you need to do. You're going to make your decisions. But it's like, yeah, King of Cups. This is someone who's very manipulative, you guys, with the King of Cups. And their experience is basically overriding your own. Now, this isn't maybe a very particular message, but for some of you, this is an addiction possibly. It's something you need at least better boundaries. But no, I really feel it's time to step out. But you can take it as you will, Cancer, you know, the Empress and the Sun. But it's, the way you'll know is that it's really hard to detach from the space. It's almost like you're addicted. Let's clear it. This person is, yeah, I'm here. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? It's almost like a frenetic energy. It's like, I don't know what, it just doesn't get you in a good mental space here. It doesn't, that's how you know. That's how you know, yeah. Let's clear it. So, I'm gonna jump into the chat really quickly here. How are we doing, you guys? Are we we go, yeah. So, the King of Cups and the Empress. If you're resonating with this concept, feel free to hit the like button. I see 65 likes. Yeah, the likes actually really do, if you feel guided to like, of course, the likes really do help the video circulate. And yeah, YouTube is literally like calculating. So how many likes did this video get? Oh, not too many. Okay, so then we're not going to be promoting it. And then it's like the, you know, the message kind of ends there. So to stay in the way, if you would like to help this video get out there, then definitely hit the like, as it really does actually help. And again, so if that, you know, if YouTube says, wow, like this video is getting a lot of likes, you know, we're going to push it out to people who maybe are not even looking for Cancer, you know, videos for the Venus and Libra. So it might kind of just help expand the consciousness space as well there when it comes to astrology, just as a side note, not even just with my video, but anyone else's. And yeah, and so also the down likes do help the video circulate. So, you know, if you want to troll, yeah, if you want to troll, then just know that it also helps the video. Like it's getting commotion. So take it as you will. Love and light. Let's clear it around. No, let's clear it. And of course, no pressure. You obviously don't have to like, not at all. Energy is energy. If it's meant to get out there as well, it will in one way or another. But just so you know, because yeah, I didn't really know that until recently, that the likes actually really do make an impact. So let's continue. King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Now for some of you, yeah, this is someone who maybe is also very attractive, or somebody who finds you very attractive. There is definitely a side to this. I'm not gonna lie. There's a side to this. It's gonna be very romantic at times. It works very well. Okay, the dynamic is really pleasurable, however it is, you know, as you see it. There are sides to this connection that are obviously very, 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 I keep hearing seductive though. And that's where you want to look at the initial stages of this connection and say, what got me in this space to begin with? What was that energy? Feeling pressure on the heart chakra on the right side and in the root chakra all the way down, actually solar plexus. Some of you, it's like this connection has overtaken you almost in a way of saying, oh, but it was really nice at first, and like they were giving me all these compliments, and they were like basically saying that I was like, you know, I'm hearing it could even be with your career, where someone almost what's the name, love bomb you. Yeah, they give you like so much attention, and then it's like, and then you're kind of hooked, and then it's like, oh, now you're like addicted to that. This is not a message maybe for everyone, obviously, but for some of you, okay, there is something here that is you know, it's feels kind of like a scam. Like, wait, what the hell? Like, what was that? And it even feels fake. This is for some of you. All right, let's pull a card for each of the days, Cancer. I'm not gonna lie, this is challenging. It is, because it does, again, have these sides to it. If you've got contact with someone, heavy Neptune contacts, just know this, okay? You know, Neptune is Neptune. Neptune is all about, let's clear it. Neptune is passion on a spiritual plane. It could be really hard, like when you do have a lot of Neptune contacts with someone, because it feels so faded. It feels so magical, ethereal. It feels like, oh, meant to be, you know, and it's very hard to part from a connection like that, especially the deeper you got into it. So that's where you want to know, like, right at the get-go, like, right off the bat, you know. That's why I always check out my synastry now, from now on, after I've had a few experiences with a few people here. Oh no, I'm gonna look at your I don't care if you think it's awkward. I'm gonna ask you your birthday on the first fucking date. Like, gotta get this squared away here. People cheering there. Yeah, yeah, do not be shy. Do not be shy to see what you're working with, right? From earlier stages on, because Neptune can be very hard to pinpoint later down the line. It's like, oh my god, no, but it's like so meant to be, and like, yeah, and so, and it, you know, there is definitely that feeling of love at times with Neptune, but it's gotta be love that's reciprocated on every plane, not just like, oh my god, I feel like I would die for you, and then it's like you're left not feeling grounded or balanced in that connection, you know. So there is, it comes down to your values, your expectations, what you feel is right for you. Let's clear it, yeah, let's clear it. Some of you are a famous couple, yeah, this is for some, and you do have a side to this connection. Actually, Neptune does even rule entertainment, it rules. You know, so you have amazing things that you've done with this person, but you gotta look at it at the end of the day, you with you, okay? Do I feel like I can really achieve thank God it's in Capricorn, Vesna. Oh my God. Vesna says, my Cap Neptune at 29 degrees. Thank God it's in Cap, yeah. Woo, all right. Is it on an angle? Okay. But yeah, no, some of you, I'm hearing Las Vegas, the Moon, Queen of Cups. Like, this is like I see like I'm hearing high roller. I'm hearing that. You go like ups and downs, like with this person. Like, again, it can be an industry even, but it's just something at the end of the day. I'm hearing, I feel like I'm dumped. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that is about. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Listen, it's like that notion. Well, it doesn't mean that we have to be together just because it's a soulmate connection. You could have a soulmate connection with your frog, okay? Yeah. You're the one in the cage, right? Yeah. With your turtle. Yep, the one with the shell on its back. Yeah. You can have a soulmate connection here with inanimate objects, with people, with things, with even concepts, with business ideas. I'm hearing that as well. You know, if something gets to the point where it's draining you, you have the right to step back from that. Whatever it is, whoever it is, and wherever it happens to be. You know, and that's where you are, you know, going to say it to yourself here, and you for yourself. Nobody can tell you what this is. Nobody really, when it comes to a Neptune connection, that's going to be really hard for others in your midst to take control of. For you, you got to be the one to come through and say, I'm going to make this decision for myself. This is not in alignment. And, you know, that can be hard. You know, Neptune does rule addictions. It does rule, you know, certain things. Like, you can get very swept away with that. And King of Wands in reverse. Now, let's get back to it, though. This goes for planets in the 12th house. If you've got 3-4 planets in the 12th house, oh, consider yourself pretty much a Pisces. Especially if it's a private planet, personal planet, like your sun, personal fast-moving planets like your moon. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh boy. Even Mercury, Venus, Mars. Please, Jupiter, look at what that means. Pisces, Neptune, read up on astrology. It will really possibly save your life. Like, it could be so helpful knowing, hey, I have this propensity. Oh man, okay. And then it'll help you understand how you're connecting to people and what those connections are energizing or touching upon, or kind of, you know, siphoning even. And that's where you want to see where someone brings their south node to in your birth chart. A lot coming through here for you, Cancer. Like, Spirit wants you to be real aware here. You see it for what it is. It's like, oh, but he's so romantic or he's so attractive. I don't give a hot dog of a hot ass damn what is who and what is what, when and how and blah blah. It comes down to what's real happening right here, right now. That's where you have to be grounded. Otherwise, this will be like a floating down the river moment, and it can be with an employer yet again. It was something here. It was a reading we did. It was something gold and glitter, demons, Cancer, yeah. And for some of you, Cancer, you know, there is something going on that is very exciting in your life, concurrent. Usually, let's clear it on the back, yeah. Some of you got people who are jealous, and you have to detach from those people. Even if you do have love for them, you have to know your boundaries and really set them. It was Cancer, July 1st to 31st. Demons can wear gold and still hold the value of glitter, hashtag exposed. Maybe you start to see a side of someone like, I cannot trust you. Ten of Swords, Hierophant. Yeah, this is not good for me, and it's not good for you, I realize too, because this is a situation where somebody just wants to connect with you, and they just want to either gossip or they want to do something that is just not in resonance with your higher self, and you know it, and you feel it, you really actually feel it. That's where this is coming through, mostly. I don't see you calculating something out and realizing, oh shoot, it's not adding up. This is emotionally, energetically, physically as well, because yeah, let's clear the energy back second ground. It's not adding up for you. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and take time off, take a break from the space. That's the way you can clear cords, okay? Because otherwise it can get into a really vicious cycle, and it's going to be harder and harder to get out of. So take a break, take a vacation. You will see things differently from that standpoint on. Let it get awkward. Say, hey, I can't talk to you for 10 days. Yeah, no, I can't. No. Okay, so okay, Star in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. I cannot. So, Justice upright, yeah. Don't be afraid to have boundaries, Cancer. That's a great opportunity for you to realize who people really are as well. Okay? Yes. Now, let's clear the energy and ground, backtrack. Let people make fun of you. Oh, you're not fun. Oh, you're not fun, Cancer. You're not doing what we're doing. That's too bad if you thought that was fun, you know? Be firm with yourself here. I'm hearing that yet again. Now, for some of you, though, it is something physical. You might want to look into a detox program here with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you already moved out of this space, and maybe you're realizing, wow, I got to really clear my habits out here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And again, this energy may come through down the line. So, okay, let's get the cards here. Again, we're going to pull for each of the days, and This could even be a family member, someone you're, you know, familiar with. I'm hearing, I feel fantastic. You know, that's great. Just be aware of, you know, even certain tests that may come. It's like, well, I'm doing this and this is really working for me. And then you hang out with Joe. I'm hearing Joe, and he's eating fried fish and chips on Friday, and he wants to like see if you want to eat, you know, that too with him. And it's like, but then you're getting mixed with the stuff that's right for you and the friendship side of things. You guys see what I'm saying here? Maybe you know what's right for you. You got no problem with that. But then there is something. Here's where we gotta say, cords can also get tangled. Like, you got a cord with a certain type of food, you're detaching from that cord, but that cord is connected to maybe someone that you used to eat that food with. You guys see what I'm saying? It's a little abstract, but take it as you will. You might want to meditate on this concept. Now let's get back into it. Yeah, let's pull a card for each of the days. Seven of Wands upright. You've made a big change here by this point. August 17th. Big change. Seven of Wands. You've already set up boundaries. Actually, I'm seeing this for a large number of you. You got Eight of Cups upright. There's definitely something coming up from the past. Let's clear it. Nostalgia. I'm hearing that. It could be withdrawals as well for some of you with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you want to keep, yeah. Queen of Wands upright. I see a little bit of this quiet sort of energy, quietness here with the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups in the beginning of the cycle. When Venus is just in the first sort of stages of being in Libra around, yeah, again, that 17th, 18th. Then we see here on the 19th, the Queen of Wands, right? 20th is the Star in reverse. Some of you are kicking in a habit. It could actually be alcohol here with the Star in reverse. Queen of Cups upright. This is a red flag. I'm just getting it again. Like some of you, it's someone, it's something, it's even a conversation. Can I give you an example? Let's say that you used to watch a certain TV show, and while you're watching that TV show, maybe for years on end, like you used to eat or drink a very particular thing, right? Now, let's say that you kick that habit of eating that thing or however it is, or drinking that thing, and then you like go back to watching a certain show, and it's like, wait, oh my God, I'm craving that thing again, and it's gonna make it real hard for you. For some of you, this is a metaphor, take it as you will. It can even be someone here, you know, maybe that reminds you of someone, you know, just know like, okay, subtle changes in my energy levels. What happened back there? What's making, yeah, let's clear it. What is altering my vibe, you know? Wheel of Fortune upright. So this is maybe even a test karmically, because I see a lot of you made a lot of progress here. Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups. This can be social for some of you. Like, you've really gotten very confident even with something Cancer. Like, you should be so proud of yourself here with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands and yeah, Eight of Cups. You saw through a certain illusion here even. Oh, wow, it's very impressive. You know, but then it's like there is maybe something here coming through to kind of, like, test it for you here somewhat. All right, now, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is something silly as well. Ace of Cups upright. It's something silly with the Queen of Cups. You know exactly what this is. That's the feeling I get, is you can call this out so clearly, so fast, so hard with the Queen of Cups. It's something you're very aware of. I don't think it's, yeah. All right. 24th is the Ace of Cups, 25th is the Three of Wands, 26th is the Strength card. This is definitely for somebody related to your actual vitality, your sense of vitality, your physical energy. It doesn't mean that it's just physical. It could have an emotional sort of side to it, right? Of course, yet again. Let's clear it. Some of you are going to expose someone. Holy shit. Judgment upright, Emperor upright. It's like, I got to say this. Like, is this what's going on? Hierophant in reverse? Ooh, Chariot in reverse. Some of you need to... You might be moving or taking a break from someone here. You got to end a cycle of your activities, definitely, to cut this cycle. Like, this is someone even maybe who betrayed your trust emotionally, and like this... Yeah, no. And maybe you're thinking, should I, like, get back in that convo with them? I would not. If you know it doesn't resonate with you, what's the point of that, right? Okay, so, yeah, I'm hearing, should I follow them back? And, like, some of you may be triggered a little bit by something. I'm seeing the letter R and 4. You know where you stand, Cancer. I'm seeing that. This is someone maybe who's kind of watching you. They're kind of, like, hyper-aware. I'm hearing of your talent. They're kind of jealous. I'm hearing that. This doesn't always come through, but sometimes it does. And you do have the card associated with Taurus here as well. Hierophant reverse. Like, you gotta, yeah, they're really looking at you. Like, maybe they don't even, yeah. Check out the Taurus reading, you guys. They're very talkative. I'm hearing that. They like to talk. This is for some of you. You'll know what this is. The Hangman upright. Yeah, for some of you, there are two very separate directions here. Like, on one hand, I feel like some of you are really excited about something, and on the other hand, there's something that you're detaching from. And there is an influence here that is a test. It's going to test you, Cancer. Like, if you've made choices that you know are right for you, you know, there will be things that come up to kind of say, hey, well, are you sure you're right with that? You know, and let's clear it. Yeah. For a number of you, I would just cut this person out. I don't know, for at least a period of time. Because otherwise it's going to keep coming back. Like, how do we say this? It can even be a place. It's like, listen, I know that when I go there, then I keep thinking about them, or I start getting in that mode, a mindset. You know, this could be something you're watching. It could be just a habit. Like, the longer I do this, like, the harder it's going to be to do that, you know? This is something that's not motivating you. And it's funny because it's the Queen of Cups upright. That's your archetype, Cancer. You know? That's your archetype. Maybe it's something quite deceiving. It's like, oh, but like, you know, yet again, let's clear it. Is this someone maybe who acts very innocent even? No, no, no. You gotta be aware of their intentions, like, especially if you're gonna have a personal conversation with them, talking about your personal life with them. When this came through, again, it was a warning reading. It was a warning video for Cancer. It was, yeah, and it's like, don't be sharing your personal life, like, with people who you don't even know, really. Like, well, who are you, and what's your intention, and, like, do you really even have my best interest in mind here, you know? With the Queen of Cups upright. I'm hearing this person is following you. Like, maybe they are acting like they really want to be your friend or something. They want, like, information. I'm hearing that. They could be a spy. Okay, well, we got different people watching. Always take it as you will. I'm hearing lemon, limoncello. They're like, oh, let me buy her a drink. I'm hearing that. No, 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 you guys. Yeah, I'm seeing something there with the Queen of Cups upright. You be aware about that. You be aware about that. No, 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 no. I'm hearing Facebook. Well, add me on Facebook. No, no, no. You guys, I would be very aware. There are all kinds of creepy people that will be coming around the mountain here as we dip into pre-shadow and retro with Libra. Mercury will be in Libra when it goes retrograde. This brings up the concept of friends, friendships, friend circles, actual contracts. Okay, soulmate contracts, friendship contracts. I would, if you meet someone for the very first time during Mercury retrograde in Libra, or you're thinking of taking a connection to the next level that you've never taken to that level before during a retrograde in Libra, I would just be really ready. Especially while Neptune is retrograde in Pisces and Jupiter is retro and freaking Pluto and Saturn and all Uranus, and Uranus is going retrograde on the 19th. Yeah, this is not, I just don't know, Cancer. I gotta just say it the way I feel it, right? I mean, yeah, this is something you really, how do we say? Let's get more clues on that. Queen of Cups. Temperance upright. Yeah. Yep. No, you guys, this person has some real shady intentions here. I'm seeing it. Temperance on the Queen of Cups. You see this person? They could even be a bartender, you guys. Yeah. Temperance upright. You see this character. Look at how they're like, they got intentions. No, they got intentions. They're looking at you. Let's clear it. No, yeah, no, they're maybe even hired. They could be a hire, definitely. Star in reverse. This is maybe a very particular message for some, but Empress upright. They're not honest, I feel. They're not honest, but they can also be really so-called attractive. I feel there is a deceptive energy here, or somebody might be feeling, let's clear, Five Pentacles upright. They're looking at someone's receipts, their name, they're forwarding information to someone. Oh my God. You guys, I'm hearing FBI. Yep, I'm hearing Psy. For some of you, this is someone who knows someone else. They could be hired, yeah. I'm hearing labne. That's the Lebanese dish. Labne. Yep. No. We see you. I'm not dealing with that. Listen, some of you, you know what this is. That's not what I'm saying here. You know exactly what this is. I'm hearing waterfalls. Waterfall? Wafers? Waffle cone? I don't know. This is someone who works maybe in a restaurant. They're serving you. How many of you know what this is referring to? Exactly like this energy space. Feel free to type 14 if it's like, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly who that is, what that is, and what they've got on their mind. Up and under their sleeve. Let's clear that and ground. Let's clear it. I'm hearing Darfur campaign. This came through another reading. Yep, somebody's like, oh yeah, quote unquote. They like, yeah, they got a whole, no, it's a fake even identity at a certain point with that energy. With a Queen of Cups up. This is somebody who's they're in an underground industry even. This is for some. Let me get to the chat so I can check out. your poles. They call you like darling, sweetie, sweetheart. It's not representative, you guys. I feel a very shady energy here. I'm hearing McElroy. Let's clear the energy and ground. Okay, we got a 12. We got a 13. Penicillin, I'm hearing this. Not sure. Take it as you will. Oh. Tequila? You guys, this is maybe even someone who's like, they act, again, very innocent, but they like circulate your information, your private information. They act like, they just want to get information. They're trying to act like they're your friend. Like, oh, like, so tell me, you know what I'm talking about, you guys? Like, when someone's acting like, tell me everything. Yeah. It's like, so they have that information that they can then just, like, use against you, kind of. This is something like that I'm getting. Like, they smile to your face and then they're, like, gonna go behind your freaking back. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles? Well... I'm hearing Jolly... Hey, you want a Jolly Rancher? It's like... Clear it. No. Sinister. They got a look on their face. Something with their jokes as well. Something's a little off there with the Empress. Club. I'm hearing Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Maybe you're wondering, are they like related? Like, why does she always look at him like with a front-facing camera? I'm hearing Hulla. I don't know. Hulla? What? Hulla? That's, yeah, bread, but Hulla. One second. Hulla? A 2008 Bollywood film directed by Jaideep Varma and starring Sushant Singh, Rajat Kapoor, Kartika Rane. Music by Indian Ocean. It's a music drama. Some of you, maybe you're like feeling seduced by someone even, I'm getting that, and it's like you're thinking, is this a good thing here going on? Maybe you're feeling wary, like you're not able to tell, is this like someone who's going to be good for me, like a good influence, you know? I'm seeing someone with a lot of jewelry, a lot of bangles on their wrists, and they got this smile. It's like, I don't know, no, there's something going on here. 19th September 2008, maybe these are particular clues for you. It says also, Hulla, 1 hour, 50 minutes. A stockbroker who moves into a flat finds that he cannot sleep because of the loud whistle blown by the night. Hashtag watchman. You guys, this is different for everybody, obviously. Okay, but someone is definitely hired here. Yep, it says, okay, let's continue to read this. A stockbroker who moves into a flat finds that he cannot sleep because of the loud whistle blown by the night watchman. This leads him into conflict with the building's secretary who insists on the use of the whistle. So listen, for some of you, no, there's something going on. You know what it is, and it's something that, yeah, it says a man, Sushant Singh, becomes upset when a whistle disturbs his nightly sleep. For a number of you, maybe it is someone who you feel something's going sketchy here, okay? Maybe you want to expose the situation. This is for some. For some of you, okay, this is definitely, it's got a lot, some kind of history here, okay, where maybe even, like, accidentally something is exposed. It's like you talk to one person, I feel like there are a number of people involved here. King of Cups, they're related to the Empress here and the Queen of Cups. And the Temperance card that we got going on at the apex of the spread. But let's continue. Death in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing Pajar. Pageant, I'm hearing that as well. It's like a fake business even, or event. They're like, oh, I have to go to the pageant, the beauty pageant. It's like, oh, really? Okay. Something is weird about the coinciding of two people's events as well. A public engagement, yeah, well, pageant is like, okay, but we'll read it. A public entertainment consisting of a procession of people in elaborate, colorful costumes or an outdoor performance of a historical scene. Let's clear it around. For a number, this could be something you're looking in on. It could be a famous couple, however it is. Like companies, you know? But there's something, yeah, this reminds me of that movie. Who was it? With Sandra Bullock. Something like Miss Congeniality, yeah. Yeah, you're like wondering, like, are they like undercover? Like, who is this person? Like, what's their intention here? You know, it's something in the way they smile and the way they look at you. They got something going on, and I don't know why it's such a message, but, you know, take it as you will. You know, it can even be a sales rep, like, or even a doctor at a certain point. You're like, do they really have, like, yeah, why do they want to sell that to me? No, let's just continue. I'm hearing holla again, yeah. Again, so. I see this, for somebody, this person is a secretary. Take it as you will. I see somebody typing, working on a computer. Someone's like very nosy. Maybe they're looking at someone's files. I'm hearing headdress. Take it as you will. I'm not sure. Take it as you will. Let's search here though. We were looking. Oh, Paja, right? Paja means straw. Paja in Spanish, in English means straw. And we see all this like haystack, pictures of haystacks. Literally, you guys, what comes up when I search Paja, P-A-J-A, is waffle. Just a minute ago we said waffle. There's something going on here with that, possibly. Something going on abroad, even. Gofre palabreria, Paja palabras. It says translations of Paja. Chaff, padding, waffle. Take it as you will. Oh my. Oh my. Paja in slang means, in a more colloquial use, Paja means masturbation. Hacerse la paja literally means to jerk self off. Alright. November 26, 2017. Well, okay. There's something, it's in Spanish. There's something, maybe you were like, this is weird. Like, what's going on? Meaning, this name derives from the Latin Paulus. Paulus, which in turn derives from the Latin parvus, parvulus, meaning tiny, small, humble, modest. I see a little mouse here. Yeah, someone's like got a secret. They're like circulating it. But yeah, they're passing it. They're passing it around. I'm hearing Aiden, Aries. I'm hearing that as well. 80s. Yeah, anyways, let's clear it. The Paja was passed. Literally, it says when was the Paja enacted? What purpose was the Paja? What purpose was the Paja enacted? Okay, justice.gov.za. Let's clear it. This is from the Department of Justice. It says the Paja was passed to give effect to the rights in the Constitution, that is, to make them work in practice. The rights in Section 33 are very briefly and simply worded. The Paja gives more detail to this right and sets out specific procedures to be followed. I don't know, you guys. You're gonna have to take it as you will, but there's definitely something a little bit strange or awkward or off, and I would definitely, yeah. And you'll know what this is based on when you try to talk about the space. It's like, what's the reaction? Is it like a little bit weird? Okay. Pajas. Let's search that. Yeah. That's definitely like a porn site. I don't know. Like, okay, maybe we shouldn't be saying, I don't know. Right. Straw is an and I'm thinking of even, you know, I'm thinking of like finding the needle in the haystack kind of thing. Like maybe you had a certain encounter with someone. It was so strange. Like you happen to meet that person there at that time. It was like, what are the odds of that? You know, it was like, you were meant to see that. You were meant to do that. Yeah, let's clear it. Now for some, let's see. Padres means like father. Padres. Like il suo padre means like your father. In Italian, for example. But yeah, padres. What's coming up is, it says Padres daily, everything is fine. Bullpen was in a jam again. Padres looking on bright side, feel like they need to relax. Stamen was the only option in ninth. This sounds like it's something related to, yeah, like baseball. It's just an article, but okay, let's continue though. Padres. Padres Martini Bar. I see someone's like, where were you? It's like, oh, nightclub, it says. Now, lounge, nightclub. Yeah, Agora Hills. I don't know. Let's clear it. Padre Wars, you know, and you gotta just, you know, follow your intuition. I'm hearing martinis. Yeah, martinis. Agora Hills. Padres Martini Bar. This is Padre Italian cuisine and martini bar closed. I'm looking at the Yelp review. It says, sad to see that happen, but I told them they were running business wrong with just too much ambition for money. ... Paris cut hair design is coming up. Agora Market du Paris. Bon Mi Paris sandwiches. Paris baguette. Meet in Paris. Yeah, you gotta like follow your intuition. Obviously, a lot of little clues here, I guess, the random information coming through, so-called, but there could be something that, you know, you feel like something is strange. Like, maybe even keep bumping into someone, for example, but in different places. Padri War. The Padri War was fought from 1803 until 1837 in West Sumatra, Indonesia. Between the Padri and the Adat. Padri were Muslim clerics from Sumatra. This is on Wikipedia, by the way. Sumatra, who wanted to impose Sharia. Yeah, so maybe, you know, you guys just have to question, like, what's this person's intention? It could even be a business yet again. For some of you, maybe you're eating somewhere and you're, like, had second thoughts about the ingredients they're using there. I would just look into it, even if it's just, you know, to look into it. Now, let's get back to it, Cancer. Okay, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The 1st is September, 3 swords in reverse. The 2nd is the Hangman upright. 3rd, 4 of cups in reverse. 5th is Ace of Swords upright. 6th is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. 7th is the Death card in reverse. 8th, 7 of Swords in reverse. We're getting real strong with Venus and Libra. King of Cups in reverse. I do feel you will call the shit out, Cancer, and it will be revealed. King of Cups in reverse. Like, you gotta get really shameless kind of here. Like, you gotta just, like, yeah, I'm gonna rip the wig off kind of vibe. The Moon upright, leading out of the King of Cups in reverse. Let's clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7th is a big date, you guys. I'm just feeling that, but take it as you will. 7th of September. Moon leading out of that, upright. You got both cards associated with Scorpio in the same week here. Death in reverse, the Moon upright. 8, 9 is a 10 of Pentacles, and the 10th is a 2 of Pentacles, and you lead out with the 6 of Cups in reverse. You know, this is something you gotta be honest with yourself at a certain point. You know, it's like, if I'm feeling something's off, why would I not talk about it? You know, you ask yourself, why would I hold something back that I'm feeling? And I think this is really about your intuition, listening to your intuition, calling it out. I'm seeing the number 7 here everywhere. That is the ruling house of Libra, 7. You know, when we come down to this concept here of relationships and partnerships, with Venus being so strong in Libra, its ruling sign, we're really asking ourselves, what does a relationship mean? What does it mean to be in the higher form and vibration of that? What does it mean to connect with someone? Is it something that ultimately is empowering for us both? So that's something we're focusing on. I'm seeing more heavily here with the Moon upright, 6 of Cups in reverse. Some of you are needing to, yeah, really, maybe you just kind of see something clearly. Ace of Wands upright, like, you're gonna be, let's clear it. 10 of Cups upright on the Ace of Wands. Some of you might actually even meet someone here, and this is going to be reinvigorating your concept here, your values when it comes to connections in matters of the heart. I'm here on that. I have a 6 of Cups in reverse. Love and light, you guys. See you in the next videos. Bye. Bye, Cancer.